We are at Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. Kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. And we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
There. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, he's got some space. Takes it in. Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Going for a big play right off the bat. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll toss it. Makes one man miss. Finding some room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Trying to pound their way in. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal from the 1. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. They put together a 5. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page in time.
There he goes. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on second and short. On the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch, and most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. He goes right back to the air. Got a man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Got it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
They just keep firing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And there will be no return. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. To the air on first down. Gets it to the back. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. He'll do it himself. There's some room. Makes it past the marker. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got his man on the outside. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's knocked down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Big fella moving. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for this offense has it with really good field position. They'll run the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Just a little off. Incomplete. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. Oh, he got loose. Snags it, and there's running room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some...
Makes the grab. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he's in for the touchdown.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see...
Split backs here. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's blocked. The option look. The option, he'll keep it. He'll toss it. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw it again. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got his man. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the
They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, better look out. Wide open spaces. Delivers the stiff arm. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. It's complete on the right side. Nice throw, great. Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll stop the clock to have a look at the injured Hawkeye. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Got the quick pass. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He couldn't quite get... Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to... like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it on the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their first. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Get it out on the screen. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down at the 41. Iowa spends his second timeout here. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert with that huge win. And for the team losing, they've now got to be able to turn the page. They got to go back, do some soul searching, because they're a much better team than what they showed today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.